Cheers! And congratulations on surviving 2020. 2020 has thrown us multiple curveballs in different dimensions, and as horrific as this year has been, it has also taught us to look for opportunity in chaos, to look for ways to grow, to learn, and to come together. And throughout this year, we did learn a lot of things from celebrity skincare routines, including things that we should not do. And as an ode to the moments that we cringed, laughed, and maybe even cried in 2020, I wanted to go over the year in a form of comedic relief to look at the things that happened in celebrity or influencer skincare this year and relive 20 of those skin-shuddering moments so that we can bid them goodbye and leave them in the past, which is, right now as I'm filming this, the future, which someday for you will be the present, which will then be the past again. Freaky. So without further ado, or a refill of our questionable beverages, these are the 20 times a celebrity or influencer skincare made us cringe in 2020. Coming in at spot number 1 is when Kendall Jenner decided to show us how she applies a $450 face mask to then just wash it off and rinse it down the sink.
Sometimes I'll take it and like clump it into a ball and rub the extra. Let it sit for a sec.
It says intensive collagen masks. $425.
Now I am going to just rinse my face. I love this cleanser. It is by Christy Kidd. It's called Clean.
What? Whoa, 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 whoa. We just spent $425 on some face masks that penetrate collagen into our skin to wash it off? Please tell me you're kidding, right? I'm losing it here. Okay, let's cleanse this $50 right off our skin. Okay. Our wallets were cringing along with us. Then we had to cringe along with Mother Earth when St. John left the tap water running during his skincare routine. That just happened. Oh my god. Skincare is self-care, hygiene is for everyone. Cleanse, tone, moisturize, SPF, and then you're done.
You gotta with your face, you gotta get your face right. Alright, cool. Simple wash, right? I'm not gonna wash my face, obviously, I'm sweating.
First off, I love that he knows what a gentle exfoliant is, but the water at the top, my anxiety is crawling up my arms like bugs into my neck and my cheeks right now. Please turn off the water for the sake of the turtles and our environment and what's left of the world after 2020. Thank you. We cringed, we even cried, and we laughed alongside Liah Yoo when she reacted to her skincare routine mistakes from 4 years ago.
Sensitive brush head, and this two, like this combination together, is absolutely amazing. Moving on to skincare finally. So I am kind of like shocked that she went into 4-step cleansing routine and then she incorporated a cleansing brush. It was definitely a lot. Like, I don't know how my skin actually handled that much. I was using the cleansing brush every single day. That's why my skin was so sensitive. So definitely keep your cleansing routine really minimal.
We cringed when Colins smeared undiluted essential oils all across her epidermis. Lord have mercy.
Next, because I'm obsessed with essential oils, I always use my Sage Peppermint Halo, which is a little touch of magic. You go all the way around to here, to here. It really wakes you up and it really helps alleviate headaches if you ever have any. It's a good way to start the day.
Ugh. Essential oils. Oh my god, I thought that we were going to start off better than this. Like, I watch that and my skin starts to sting. Ouch. We cringed when James Welsh rubbed ice on his face for not 1, but 7 days in a row.
Let's see how I got on. So the first day of doing the ice facial, it straight away didn't feel very nice. It was cold and not in a horrible, soothing kind of, oh, that's fresh cold. More like a stingy, I don't like this kind of cold. Also gave me a red flush like I'd been out for a walk and I was just like a bit, you know, the weather kind of attacked my face.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop doing that. I feel like it's just kind of like making my redness like a little bit worse. So yeah, I'm not really enjoying this right now, and I honestly think 7 days is enough for something that I'm pretty sure has no long-term benefits and it's just making me more red or
When Lucy Hale decided to use amazing LED light therapy without goggles to protect her retinas.
I'm a big believer in LED therapy for your skin. This one is cool. It's by Dr. Dennis Gross, and it's portable, and you can see that it has the LED lights inside. So you just press this button up top. So that's the red, that's the blue, and I'm gonna do a little hybrid of the two.
And the eyes also aren't covered. I'm a critic and a skeptic, and this is a situation where I'm a little bit skeptical whether or not it's worth 450 bucks. My eyeballs burn, and it is not due to essential oils or solar flares in this case. We cringed when Cassandra Bankson decided to rub under $5 skincare from Alibaba into her pores to the point that it made them squeaky. This feels like a very soothing cleanser. Please tell me you hear that. Oh no. Yeah, this is dry. We didn't cringe at Dr. Dre, but we cried alongside her when she explained why she doesn't love The Ordinary.
They make incredibly bold statements about this ingredient and it drives me berserk. So the statement that The Ordinary makes, that it's like the easiest to tolerate, the least side effects, and the most effective. Can you see how those statements are really just not substantiated whatsoever? Focus on sun protection, getting 8 hours of sleep, eating your fruits and vegetables, don't drink too much alcohol, don't smoke, and get some exercise. Honestly, do you honestly believe that this is gonna do more for you than those lifestyle things? It's not. It's not.
We respect other opinions, but you can't lie. It feels like a personal, poor targeted attack. When Gwyneth Paltrow did the Goop thing again and again and again.
New age health and wellness company
Goop Glow Microderm Instant Glow Exfoliator!
Goop! Goop has faced criticism for marketing products and treatments that have no scientific basis, lack efficacy, and are recognized by the medical establishment as harmful or as misleading.
Also came out with a This Smells Like My Pachina candle for $75. And the whole thing ended up getting a ton of publicity. It kind of concerns me how willing people are to buy a $75 candle to see whether or not it smells like someone's private parts. Society.
We cringed when we found the patents to Jeffree Star skincare. And from the legal side, it does look like Jeffree Star Skin does have a live trademark, meaning someone who happens to be at the same address that Jeffree Star is at has decided to claim this trademark. Oh boy. We cringed in disbelief when Rihanna told us that she used her moisturizing sunscreen every single night before she went to bed.
Fenty Skin Moisturizer has an added sunscreen, SPF 30, and our SPF is coral reef friendly. Get that.
I'm actually a little bit surprised that she's applying a sunscreen moisturizer at night. We downloaded TikTok. We cringed. We signed up for an account. We cringed. We scrolled and we cringed, and we continued cringing at the TikTok skincare trends. From the ginger on the nose and the blackheads TikTok, to the derma rolling and microneedling over The Ordinary's AHA BHA peel TikTok, to the pore vacuum on the eyelid TikTok. From the fish on the face to the horrific Photoshop, we have cringed at all the TikToks. And yet, our account is still in good standing. Shocker. We cringed when the beautiful and talented Jennifer Lopez told us it wasn't Botox or dermatologist visits, it was olive oil, and then tried to bottle it and sell it to us. Jennifer Lopez is launching a skincare line, and she's now claiming that her beautiful, amazing skin is not due to her celebrity contacts or plastic surgery or filler or Botox, but olive oil.
JLo is dropping a new skincare line and her skin looks amazing, so she's doing something right. But she credits her youthful appearance to olive oil and sunscreen, leaving dermatologists worldwide skeptical and confused.
It's just not adding up. We cringed when Kendall Jenner diluted her beautiful SPF with an overpriced vitamin C. In essence, just making it less potent, less effective, less safe, a bigger waste of money, and cringeworthy to the fifth power.
I wear sunscreen every day. I use this Elta MD Clear. I just use a little bit, and then I sometimes mix it. Honestly, most days I mix it with this SkinCeuticals serum, 4 to 5 drops. Mix it around. Get it on there.
Oh, she had like used that sunscreen to grease up the key to my heart, because this is an amazing sunscreen and I'm so happy that she knows to protect her skin every day. But then we're mixing it in with the CE Ferulic? What? We cringed when MLM Huns took over in 2020, trying to sell their pyramid scheme shaped skincare businesses to everyone else, because the pandemic lured them into a cult in which they thought they were entrepreneurs and could earn money. This one is still in full force, and it is not even cringeworthy. It is what nightmares are made of.
Amazing flipping opportunity.
$1 million opportunity.
It's £15,000 a month, and you can earn more than that.
But very few of them say what the job actually is. Multi-level marketing, also known as network marketing, or MLM for short, is a way of selling products via individual distributors instead of in a shop. There's no salary and no office.
People in multi-level marketing will use anything to sell. Recruiting is at the center of the business model. So you're seeing a lot more people who are so desperate to recruit people, and they're desperate to stand out in an extremely oversaturated market.
And that kind of brings me to my next thing. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I'm talking to someone about joining my boot camp and they are like, okay, I have to ask my husband. And as soon as I hear that, I kind of go, oh boy. Unfortunately, they come back saying, my husband said no.
It's her biggest pet peeve when people talk to their husband, because 9 times out of 10, according to her, they come back and they say, my husband says no. Oh. But sometimes I think our counterpart can see things that maybe we can't see, and sometimes they're more perceptive than we are.
We cringed when Hiram rubbed St. Ives walnut scrub into his pores. We cried along with his epidermis as he really took one for the team.
My nemesis, the antagonist in my life storyline. Just holding this bottle feels like a sin. It even says made with 100% natural exfoliants. Oh, here we go, okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I'm not using this correctly. This is not how people use the scrub. Just being honest, guys, I'm not pushing it deep into my skin. I don't know if that's cheating. Oof. I feel like I've sacrificed enough for you guys, goddammit.
When Paris Hilton said DNA cells, I can feel the double helixes curling in pain throughout the fabric of my biological being. It's so bad.
So what's amazing about this formula is that it repairs your DNA cells.
Your DNA is not a cell. Your DNA is not a cell. When Kourtney Kardashian microneedled her skin after not sterilizing it properly, not being medically trained to do so, and specifically wiping the derma roller microneedle on both a dirty cloth and through unsanitary water before applying it to her face, and then putting on a vitamin C.
10 minutes after the last time I use it, and then I rinse it. So this is teeny tiny little needles. And then...
Do you see how she wiped it on a towel and then puts it on her face? The whole thing about dermal needling is that you're creating holes, literal needle punctures in the skin, which means you're getting stuff in there. If you just wiped this across your towel, can you guess what little cotton fibers can get into the skin and irritate them? Can you guess if there's any mites? If you're going to sell a product, I sure as hell hope this comes with a warning, and I sure as hell hope that anyone who does microneedling at home has done their research and does not apply it in this manner. It's almost the worst, but it wasn't the worst. Bella Thorne's lemon juice, coconut oil, disaster.
Make quite a few different scrubs. This is the lemon and sugar olive oil mix. You can also eat it, again, because it's all natural. So I can just... It's definitely scrubbing and cleaning in this circular motion is gonna help me activate the skin to become alive again, in a sense. She slapped my face really hard. I put some, a little thing of coconut oil in there. I'm gonna pour some honey in here. Anything that you can kind of smash and mix with. It's so light and watery, and the honey is really quite like not tacky at all. And the coconut oil definitely balances everything out and makes it quite smooth.
I don't even know what year that technically was, but it transcends years. That right there is 2020 if 2020 were a skincare routine. Just problematic all the way around. And the most cringeworthy skincare moment in all of 2020 goes to none other than a video sponsored by Allergan, the makers of Botox, that involves multiple dermatologists talking about DIY skincare, and some even going as far as to recommend you putting food and lemon juice on your face.
Because you can actually make skincare that is completely organic, completely without preservatives, from your refrigerator. Use like a makeup brush that you have, and then you carefully paint it on.
Oh, that feels so good. And make sure you distribute the salmonella very evenly.
I hear about all of our...
can't even believe what I'm hearing.
Thank you.
I would eat this entire bowl before I would mix it with all of that and put it on my face.
I agree.
DIY skincare and lemon juice, these are things that we never thought we would see. But if 2020 has taught us anything, it is to expect the unexpected, to brace yourselves for dermatology DIY skincare routines promoted by and sponsored by Allergan, and a global pandemic. So, I mean, in the positive light, I guess you could say anything is possible. The most important part is that we've made it. We've learned a lot throughout this year. We've cried together, we've struggled together, but we've also built communities together. We've laughed together, and we've been able to grow throughout this year together. A lot of these videos you might notice are unlisted or not fully posted. I will have all of the links in the description. But if there's something that you take from this, I do want you to remember that anything is possible. And even in the face of adversity, it doesn't mean that we can't survive. It means that we can look at things differently. We can see other people's perspectives and respect them, but we can also rework our own routines or our own patterns of thinking in order to do things better, or just to do things differently. It's been an interesting year, to say the least. And I hope that you've enjoyed pieces of it alongside with me, and I have a lot of hopes for 2021 that it will be better in multiple ways, and I know that going into it, we will be more resilient. So from the bottom of my heart and the bottom of my mug that did not have alcohol after all, it just had a tea bag in which all of the leaves exploded within it and I've been trying to choke down this entire video, I wish you a very happy new year. I want you to look back at all that you have achieved through this year, all that you've overcome, and recognize what an amazing job you've done getting through this year. There were moments to cry, there were moments to cringe, but there were also moments to laugh. And I hope that we use all of those to shape our experiences to make ourselves even better as we do move into the next year. Anything is possible, and that can be scary, but it can also be promising. So let's step into 2021 with an air of optimism, and let's also smash that like button one last time to sing 2020 goodbye and hope that the YouTube algorithm blesses us in the next year. If you haven't subscribed and hit the notification bell, do so that when some of these reaction videos that you haven't seen actually post, you'll be the first to watch them. And regardless of what life throws at you, always remember to be beautiful both inside and out. I love you beautiful butterflies, and I cannot wait to see you in the next year. Bye. I love you guys. Okay, time to get up. Did you know that I sit in all of my videos? Oh, my legs! Oh, I'm so done. Goodbye.